Dutch copied the Portuguese, but the English copied the Dutch.
Yeah.
People also say the 16th century is Portuguese, 17th century is Dutch, and the 18th century is English. And then, of course, ignoring what's going on in Asia because we still have these huge empires there. So the English in the beginning of the 17th century are always, the Dutch label the English always as their friends. So they even beat their friends. They conquer their friends. So they keep referring to the English. And that's because were allies in Europe in the war scene against, the Philip II and the Habsburg Empire. You know everything, I guess, as an Englishman about the Armada and all that. The Dutch and English were really allies and good friends. But then what happens? There was even talk about let's say a fusion between the English company and the Dutch company. So in the first decades there was a discussion about that. But what is also clear in the 17th century, especially at the early parts, that the Dutch had more money, so they could actually raise more capital, as I mentioned earlier with the Portuguese. And also because of that capital, they were able to also beat the English, or let's say in the Indian Ocean, especially